why I became an independent seeker. I was born in Arecibo, Puerto Rico. My family lived in Quebradillas. We lived there until I was about 7. My older brothers got involved in gangs and drugs. My mother didn't want that for me because I was the youngest. So we moved to Florida into an apartment, all of us. I have 6 brothers and sisters, and some of them have kids. There was about 10 of us in that 2-bedroom apartment. Once the apartment complex found out that there was 10 of us in there, they heartlessly evicted half of us. Myself, my mother, my brother, and my sister were in a women and children shelter. We lived there until we were approved for a project building. World War II decommissioned barracks. I worked real hard. I joined the military. I went to college. I lived the American dream. I bought the house, yada yada. And then 2 or 3 years ago, I decided I want to move back to Puerto Rico. And everyone told me how that was a dumb idea and how it's impossible. And so I decided to look up why life sucks in Puerto Rico. And from there, I started reading all the history. I became an expert in Puerto Rican history. And now I read philosophy. And turns out the only thing that America will deny you is your own country. Have everything you want here stateside. Don't you dare complain while you're on your motherland, though. That's the only thing you can't have is your own country. Have the greatest life here, but not there. Don't even think about it. If you don't have generations of stability built in Puerto Rico, you will not live prosperously. I'm speaking for the lower to middle class because I grew up extremely poor. If you're extremely poor and you don't have generations of stability, you won't make it. You will not. Okay? And that's why I became an independent seeker. You can come here and start in a decommissioned World War II barrack, roach infested, and then, you'll be all right. But there, just fucking forget about it. And so that's why I became an independent seeker. I believe all the opportunities available on the mainland should be available in Puerto Rico. And obviously that'll never happen. And so we have to take it back. That's why I fight. I believe in independence. That's me.